He was loud, chaotic, and completely unfiltered. Twomad wasn't just a content creator. He was an internet fever dream. From viral memes and Zoom trolling, to serious controversies and a tragic ending. The story of Muudea Sadik is one of internet fame at its most intense, and its most heartbreaking. Muudea Sadik, better known as Twomad, was born on December 17, 2000, a Canadian content creator who'd eventually call LA home. Twomad started his YouTube channel back in 2016, with funny, high-energy gaming videos. Think Overwatch clips, loud reactions, and chaotic edits. Pretty standard for the time, but Muudea had a unique presence that made people stop scrolling. But his real breakthrough came in 2019, with just one meme.
Oh hey, I'm just about to go to bed. I know we couldn't Skype tonight, but that's alright. Good night, girl. I'll see you tomorrow.
This short, surreal clip became one of the internet's favorite reaction memes, and suddenly, Twomad's wild, erratic style was in high demand. With the meme blowing up, Twomad leaned into the chaos. He started live streaming on Twitch until Twitch banned him, something that honestly became a badge of honor in the edgy creator community. He migrated to YouTube and brought his audience with him. His streams were unpredictable and hilarious, especially if you were a teenager who thrived on second-hand embarrassment. Then came 2020. While most of us were stuck in Zoom meetings, Twomad turned them into content. He started Zoom bombing, joining random public Zoom calls, usually university lectures or meetings, and turning them into total madness.
I am Ashashamya from Wuhan University. I am new transfer student, and this is my brother.
Army, and then you guys do have something.
You know who Joe is?
No.
You don't know who Joe is? Joe Mama!
One of these trolling compilations became his most viewed video ever, and even got picked up by BBC News in a report about the rise of online classroom pranks during lockdown.
For Zoom, it now has about 265,400 corporate clients with more than 10 employees, a near fourfold increase from a year ago.
Please take that off there.
But as more people logged on, its security and privacy flaws were exposed. In a trend that became known as Zoom bombing, some people began disrupting online school classes as a prank to share on YouTube, like Twomad.
Yes, it was. Don't nod your don't do that with your head. No, you did.
Who are you?
What do you mean, who am I?
I don't think there is a realistic way where they could do anything about it. It's just, free open season for me.
This wasn't just internet fame, it was full-blown mainstream attention, and his channel gained 1.3 million subscribers. In 2022, Twomad made headlines again when he appeared in a bizarre cosplay photoshoot with none other than Belle Delphine. It was surreal, uncomfortable, and perfectly on brand for both of them. If you are wondering where Belle Delphine is, you can watch my video about her as well. And don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel if you enjoy watching these short documentaries. Anyway, by 2020, Twomad had established himself as an internet wildcard. His videos were unpredictable, offensive, and often brilliant in their absurdity, but the same chaotic energy that brought him fame also led to his downfall. It all really started back in 2019. During the height of the K-pop explosion on Western social media, Twomad uploaded a video in which he impersonated Jimin, a member of the massively popular group BTS. It was meant to be satire, but the internet, and especially K-pop fans, didn't find it funny. He was quickly accused of racism and cultural insensitivity. The backlash was fierce, with fans labeling him as offensive and desperate for shock value. But Twomad, he didn't apologize. In fact, he doubled down, often mocking the outrage and using it to feed his growing identity as an anti-woke internet troll. Then, in 2021, he stirred the pot again. This time in real life, Twomad showed up to a BTS concert in LA, wearing a traditional Asian conical hat and holding a bizarre edited photo. The image blended the face of BTS member V with that of Chinese communist dictator Mao Zedong. Twomad jokingly referred to the image as,
Have you seen my father? My father! He has BTitis! Help me out! GPS coordinates appreciated! And Da-da-dun, da-da-dun, dun, dun.
The internet again erupted, this time with more confusion than anger. Some fans labeled the stunt as racist and disrespectful, others brushed it off as another example of Twomad being, well, Twomad. But to many, this wasn't just internet trolling anymore, it felt mean-spirited and slightly unhinged. But the most disturbing and damaging controversy came in early 2023. Brianna Gay was a 16-year-old transgender girl from the UK who was tragically murdered in an act of violence that shook the internet. However, while tributes poured in, Twomad posted a photo of her on Twitter with a shocking caption, "I have girlfriend bro, look." And whether it was intended as a joke, it crossed a line that very few creators ever dared to approach. Many started questioning Twomad's mental state. Was this still a character, or had the chaos consumed him entirely? In the aftermath of these controversies, Twomad's uploads became more sporadic. He stopped engaging with fans as much, his live streams became increasingly uncomfortable, and while some diehard fans still defended him, a large portion of his audience drifted away. Creators who once collaborated with him or shouted him out now avoided his name altogether. And through it all, Twomad remained silent. He never really addressed the controversies, never issued apologies, and never gave context, leaving viewers to wonder if the persona had simply gone too far. At this point, Twomad was no longer just a meme. He had become a cautionary tale, a creator who blurred the lines between satire, trolling, and outright offense, until there was nothing left to blur. But then, on February 13th, 2024, tragedy struck. After not hearing from him for several days, the LAPD conducted a welfare check at Twomad's LA home. And there, they found Muudea Sadik deceased. He was just 23 years old. A few months later, the Los Angeles County Medical Examiner confirmed the cause of death: morphine toxicity. The internet had lost one of its wildest, weirdest, and most controversial stars. Twomad's legacy is messy, full of chaotic highs, uncomfortable lows, and a constant blur between comedy and chaos. He wasn't polished, he wasn't politically correct, but he was undeniably a product of the internet. This story is a reminder of just how quickly internet fame can spiral, and how behind the memes and madness, real people can be quietly struggling.